This is the main event tonight, fans. This is what you've been waiting for, and as you can tell by the reaction of the fans here in the WOW Arena to Lauren Hunkley's introductions, they are fired up for this one. The Voodoo Doll coming to the ring against Kandi Krush tonight in this big main event. Kandi Krush has made her way through the Voodoo Doll's army of wrestlers. Now she gets her in the ring tonight. This'll be a good one. The fans are ready for this.
And her opponent from St. Paul, Minnesota, Kandi Krush!
How excited is Kandi right now to get her hands on Siren?
She's very excited as we saw. Right there, she's into the ring. Ring the bell. Get the action started. Kandi Krush going after the Voodoo Doll. Krush wants this victory more than anything because she wants those boxing gloves. She wants the answers that she didn't get in the House of Horrors, where she found out the person that manipulated everything was not the Voodoo Doll, who was in on it with Holiday and Chainsaw, but none other than Chainsaw's little sister, Angelica Dante. Voodoo now takes the wind out of Kandi Krush. Off the top rope she comes. Voodoo giving it to Krush.
She went through psychological torture for weeks.
No doubt about it. And that sometimes psychological torture is worse than a physical injury. Wouldn't you agree?
Definitely. Sometimes an injury you can shake off, you can feel stronger than ever, but when somebody gets into your head, it is hard to stop questioning yourself.
Siren the Voodoo Doll dragging Kandi Krush against the top rope. Siren the Voodoo Doll has Kandi Krush exactly where she wants her.
Well, Kandi Krush came in the beginning just like a house of fire. And right now, after that punch to the middle by the Voodoo Doll, the fire has been extinguished.
Into the cover, 1, 2, and a kick out by Kandi Krush. Beautiful Northern Light suplex by Siren the Voodoo Doll.
How does she light that fire again? How does she get that spark to get Siren and Co. out of her head?
Well, I think you nailed it, AJ. It's psychologically, she's been messed with so much. She came in with the high energy, Kandi Krush, and now her strength has been zapped. And I think it's because of psychological reasons. And that could be the case here. How many times have you heard of anxiety?
Oh, I live with it every day.
and it drains you.
It really does. It's exhausting.
Snap suplex.
In fact, when you've got the anxiety, you could be enthusiastic, but then when that mindset comes in, you're drained. And I think Kandi Krush is in trouble. Voodoo hasn't been in a singles match in many, many months, but she's in one now.
Well, Siren the Voodoo Doll doesn't have to be in singles competition. She has Holiday and Chainsaw to fight her battles for her.
That's right. Now she's pulling that locks, now the face back.
Well, let's not forget how we got to this match, though. It was at the end of the House of Horrors. Angelica Dante surprising us all with her return to WOW and signaling to Kandi Krush that if you want these gloves, you have to fight Siren the Voodoo Doll in one-on-one competition.
You're exactly right, and that's what's so shocking. The little sister of Chainsaw coming back to WOW. And now we see Krush going over to the corner trying to gain her senses. Moves out of the way. Right now, Krush trying to slowly muster up the power again and the energy in the match.
And that's what I love about Kandi. No matter how much they beat her down, she is never going to say no to a fight.
Right hook off the top